All right, shalom. This is another document that I came across called the Declaration on the Rights of the Indigenous Peoples, ECN 4 sub point 2 /1994/2/add 1 1994 federally enforced pursuant to Article 6 of the Constitution for the United States of America Republic. It says, affirming that indigenous people are equal in dignity and rights to all other people, while recognizing the rights of all peoples to be different, to consider themselves different, and to be respected as such. Affirming also that all people contribute to the diversity and richness of civilization and cultures, which constitute the common heritage of humankind. Affirming further that all doctrines, policies, and practices based on or advocating superiority of peoples or individuals on the basis of national origin, racial, religious, ethnic, or cultural differences are racist, scientifically false, legally invalid, morally condemnable, and socially unjust. Reaffirming also that indigenous peoples in the exercise of their rights should be free from discrimination of any kind. Concerned, the indigenous peoples have been deprived of their human rights and fundamental freedoms, resulting in inter alia in their colonization and disposition of their lands, territories, and resources, thus preventing them from exercising in particular their rights to develop in accordance with their own needs and interests. Recognizing the urgent need to respect and promote the inherent rights to their lands, territories, and resources, which derive from their political, economic, and social structure, and from their culture, spiritual traditions, histories, and philosophies. Welcoming the fact that indigenous people are organizing themselves for political, economic, social, and cultural enhancement in order to bring an end to all forms of discrimination and oppression where they occur. Part 1. Article 1. Indigenous people have the right to full and effective enjoyment of all human rights and fundamental freedoms recognized in the Charter of the United Nations, the United Declaration of Human Rights, and international human rights laws. Article 2. Indigenous individuals and peoples are free and equal to all others individuals and peoples in dignity and rights, and have the right to be free from any kind of adverse discrimination, in particular that based on their indigenous origin or identity. Article 3. Indigenous people have the right of self-determination. By virtue of that right, they freely determine their political status and freely pursue their economics, social, and cultural development. Article 4. Indigenous people have the right to maintain, strengthen their distinct political, economic, social, and cultural characteristics, as well as their distinct political, economic, social, and cultural life of the state. Article 5. Every indigenous individual has the right to a nationality. Okay, I have one more for you a little later. Until then, shalom.